Well, Kenya's political landscape has seemingly been a playground of a curious use and dump game, punctuated by betrayal and backstabbing since independence. Senior political players have had issues with their colleagues over memoranda of understanding and agreements that have led to strained relationships among them and even broke once vibrant coalitions. Vincent Oduor looks at the dynamic.
While Mzee Jomo Kenyatta was still in detention, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga rejected the British offer to form government as the Prime Minister and instead called for Kenyatta's release to form government. Eventually, Mzee Kenyatta became the country's founding president, but would later isolate Jaramogi after they fell out ideologically.
Mimi Mwai Kibaki.
In 2002, after reportedly sidelining a deal with former cabinet minister Simon Nyachae, Nax Raila Odinga's campaign and declaration Kibaki Tosha was key in seeing Mwai Kibaki ascend to presidency. However, the then newly elected President Kibaki disregarded a power-sharing agreement that would have seen Odinga become prime minister under the NAK coalition government. With such seeds of use and dump planted, the tree has been growing in politicians' front yards.
They say politics has no permanent friends nor permanent enemies. And therefore, if someone is no longer useful, then they are likely to remove that person and replace them with persons that will be perceived to pursue the interests. It might not necessarily be interest, but loyalty.
In 2013, President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto formed a coalition that brought them to power and even got re-elected in 2017. But during their second and current term, their relationship grew stormy, and the waves of discord gained impetus when the famous handshake between President Kenyatta and ODM leader Raila Odinga happened. These marked the beginning of the open sidelining of the DP. The DP and his allies claim that this is betrayal of the commitment to have Ruto succeed President Kenyatta in 2022, more so because the DP's influence played a key role in securing the presidency on both elections. Odinga on his part stands accused of abandoning his supporters who took to the streets, some killed, others injured, for the sake of affirming his rejection of President Kenyatta's election, only to jump ship and join the very man he wanted out of power.
If we do not keep some trust, some modicum of trust in political dealings, then political hygiene will be lost. Yeah, that's a danger that it spells to our politics and to our democracy. Because we need to honor, if we have agreed to deal in a certain way, we need to honor that deal. All of us should respect it. My main problem with that is that then it's like we cannot sit comfortably and do the work of the public. You are all the time thinking of being ejected. People now even resort to stealing. You will never know when this agreement, whether the agreement will last or not.
The fruit of the dismissal of an agreement or commitment after a target that favors one party is achieved risks setting a dangerous precedence.
Bad behavior that has come about, which I would think might actually cause violence in future in this country if we don't watch out. Because if there is political mistrust, then people will look for other means if they have been duped into an agreement that does not benefit them.
Both Jubilee and ODM parties have seen various legislators being disciplined and even ejected on accusation of being disloyal to their party and party leaders. And here, the use and dump theme shows face. Is political use and dump strategy a case of there being no honor among thieves? Vincent Oduor, NTV.